All right, guys, what's going on? Brian back with another episode of our. I seen that thing come out the peripheral. I thought somebody was running behind me. But welcome back, guys, to another episode of our State of Decay 2 Lethal Zone guide. Again, I want to thank everybody for all the support you guys have been showing. And yeah, last episode, we were able to get our hands on this repeating crossbow, kind of showcase that a little bit to you guys. Easily one of the best weapons in the game. It's super, super good. It's completely silent. I love it. But for today's episode, there's going to be a couple tools that we're going to go purchase. Things I don't necessarily use. A lot of you guys who've been watching me for a really long time know that I don't ever really use these things because I don't want her to talk over me. But there's a really, really thin line between like using it and then just only using some of these tools, and you become super, super dependent on them. You build your play styles around them, and that is not what I want you guys to do. I just kind of want you guys to know that it's in the game. It is available. It is a tool that you can use, but I definitely would not build your play style around it. I've seen other people in the past that have done that, even other content creators.
But I haven't seen him since the outbreak.
So, but yeah, we're gonna be taking a look at the Independence Day stuff. Yeah, I know some of you guys are like, "What, dude? Really?" Yeah. Because I want you guys to understand what is in the game and what you can use, because some of you guys might play the game differently than me. So let me quickly get my inventory squared away, get this guy on base defense. And before all you elitists come in the comments, shh. It's for the new players. All right. Who the hell are we going to go with? I mean, it doesn't really matter. Trying to see, yeah, this guy, Scotty here needs some. He needs some. Oh, is that what we were just playing? No. He's still got a little bit of plague. Scotty definitely needs some love, though. All right, so let me gear up, and then we're gonna head out and start messing around with this damn Independence Day stuff. So again, for those of you guys that know, the Independence Day pack has some really, really good stuff in it. Not just the quote-unquote pyro launcher that I know some of you guys have heard so much about. It is a weapon I don't tend to use very often because it's just, it has its OP-ness factor to it, and it kind of makes a lot of the game kind of simple, and it becomes something that you're just going to spam use over and over and over again. And I try to
lost a lot of doctors, nurses, and medics during the outbreak. Sadly, it's always the bravest ones.
It's a good mission too, right there.
Risk during a crisis.
You know what? Let me grab a plague cure. We are a little plagued up. I don't really see this turning into a damn.
I gotta watch the noise.
An issue, but. Do I really not have any cures? I don't. So we're going to craft one up. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys what this tool is. And there's a couple other goodies in the pack. Now, I haven't played with this pack in such a long time, guys, that I can't even give you guys any good advice on it. I don't know. Back in the day on Nightmare Zone, at least, it was very, very overpowered.
Sounds like a plan.
It was very, very overpowered. We're gonna take the ambulance, and it was extremely cheap to craft the ammo. There was just so many things going for it, but I don't know if that whole aspect is a bit different now in Lethal Zone. If the costs are different, we're just gonna kind of figure that out together. Damn. Okay, so craft a gas can. Now I did notice I am running a little low on fuel. So we're gonna have to figure something out. And we have a curveball in base. We're gonna go activate real quick, and then we'll head out. Let this horde pass. Took a pot shot at one of the Zeds, got too close to our base, and I swear I had to go through a whole clip to drop it. I don't know. It's the baking of the sun toughened her skin. Whoa. Okay. See, this is the difficulty thing that I talked about in the past. I think it would be awesome if Undead Labs did make it where zombies didn't just die with a single headshot in some difficulties where you had to shoot them multiple times. That'd be tough. That'd be real tough. It'd definitely make higher caliber weapons more useful. Okay, so let's get this. So when it comes to the thing, you have to scroll down, find the Independence Day pack. You click on that, and then what it does is it shows you have the Independence Day weapon delivery, supply drop, then there's a bunch of vehicles, and then you can call in the Independence Day Trader. Now, Independence Day Trader is free, but what I would advise you to start with is the weapon delivery. Now, the one thing that I do like is it is expensive in Lethal Zone, at least. This cost 1,000. I don't remember what it cost in Nightmare Zone, but 1,000 influence.
I'm in over my head here. Can anyone help?
That's a pretty heavy price tag.
Can you drop off some supplies?
Good luck with this.
All right, let's go pick it up. It's actually right over there. Now, hopefully the drop site isn't too bad. Okay, we're gonna have to fight a little bit.
I can't keep going.
Zombies resistant to headshots. Holy shit. No, don't get in that fucking car. You're supposed to execute him, you dummy. Okay, so here it is. Pyro launcher. And you get some ammo, not bad. Star Shank launcher.
Damn, that's heavy.
Some rounds. Grill Master. Freedom Ringer. And the barbecue fork. Okay, so that was our gear that we just got our hands on. Now, for those guys who aren't super familiar with the pyro launcher, I would say it's like, imagine a Molotov launcher. Like, it just shoots Molotov cocktails over and over and over again. It holds 40 of them. That's the best way I would classify, like, how to explain it. Now, the one downside to the pyro launcher that some people don't take into consideration is it does make quite a bit of noise. It is not a quiet weapon by any means. So it is a very loud weapon. So sometimes when you're sitting there using it, it can create more issues than it's solving. I accidentally stored the ammo for the... Well, I don't need more than 40 rounds of pyro launcher anyways, so... All right, let's see here. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to grab Kim. We're going to let her do her Brother in Blue mission, farm up some influence, and kind of show you guys how this thing works. It might be best to use at a play card, actually. I don't know. We'll see. But we're going to grab Kim. We're going to send her out.
I better get to it.
Because this Brother in Blue mission can sometimes get you a new survivor. It also can get you some nice vehicles and stuff. I think you can get the cop car, which is pretty cool when you upgrade it. All right, so we'll go ahead. Okay, so the precinct, I believe, is all the way on the other... Oh, no, so it's the one here in town, because there's 2 police stations on this map. This one is ideal because it's right near our outpost. It's in the safe zone. We don't have to worry about plague, none of that. Now, let me check my radio commands here.
Can't do it.
We've got 51 minutes still left on our plague disruptor, so we're good. Now, fuel, like I said, is going to be a little bit of an issue. We'll leave
Careful
that back
around
there
that
for it.
screamer.
Damn it.
Yeah, this dude kicked a hole in the wall. Freaking wasted materials. Now there's a couple more parts that we need to put in place in order to really take advantage of the Independence Day stuff. Okay, so the tough zombies are going to be in this area.
If I take out the nearest plague cart, this might clear up.
And I think it said they're resistant to head. I gotta go check that again. Damn, the whole juggernaut right there, dude. So they're resistant to fire, resistant to melee, resistant to either mutation, so kind of pulling off headshot made them more resistant to headshots from firearms. That's pretty insane, actually. So we're using the vehicle here. Hadouken! Cheapest and most efficient way to kill juggernauts. Let's grab those plague samples. Obviously, we got an outpost right here, so we don't have to worry about too much. Kind of want to test this out, see what these headshot resistant zombies are like. Three shots, damn. You get mobbed by a horde like that, Chet, that's gonna be a bad day. Man, I wish they would make that a toggle, like a difficulty toggle. That would be quite an interesting playthrough. Could you imagine playing a whole Lethal Zone playthrough with zombies like that? It take multiple oh, terrifying. Terrifying.
Now that's worth crossing. Not bad at all.
I think the ultimate difficulty would be these so-called black plague hearts that don't exist. We've already talked about this, Chad. I've never seen one. I'm doing a playthrough right here. One's never popped up. I think it's just a myth. But imagine if all the hot plague hearts were black plague hearts and all the zombies had that thick skin
Seriously. Keep on keeping on.
modifier. Did he just say keep on keeping on? Okay, so we got that going. Let's see. Is there any fuel that we can pull out of this area? I think we already looted this. Thinking no. It doesn't hurt to go over there and check real quick. It's right there. We're going to go on foot. That way I don't aggro anything. And I'll also swing through this building here on our way. Can't execute this one the way it's standing. There we go.
Perfecto mundo.
Nice. Bag of materials. Kind of helped make up for a little bit we just lost with the guy kicking the damn hole in the wall. It's always situations like that that make me want to kick him out the community. It's like, really, dude? Also, there's a library here in this town. If you guys are looking for skill books, this is a good spot to come and try to find them. It's one of the only maps in the game that actually has a library. I think Drucker County also has one. You know what? We'll carry this on us. Just in case we get the opportunity to showcase it. Now, this is the only thing about it. It's a little nerfy looking. I play State of Decay because it's semi-realistic. This weapon here, it's a little out there. It kind of starts, you know, straddling the line of like Dead Rising. It's definitely a fun weapon, but yeah, for me personally, it breaks up the immersion a little bit. But I don't know. I guess it's semi-practical. It's like a Roman candle launcher. Now, there's a little trick to shooting this, though, because the one thing about the pyro launcher is once you start shooting it, it just shoots. It just bing, 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 like no matter what you do. So when you shoot it, you got to, like, dodge to cancel the shoot animation. At least that's how it used to be. I haven't used it in a very long time, so at least that's how it used to be. I could go to shoot this thing, and it never stops shooting until it's empty. Oh, we didn't loot this place at all. Nice. So we'll be able to get some gas out of here. Hopefully some gas cans and a fuel rock. Gas can. Water is disabled. Let's get that turned back on. All right, we're good.
This is a load and a half. Looks like nobody else is home.
Yeah, so the main reason for me coming on foot is that curveball is pretty nasty with the zombies being as tanky as they are in a melee fight. Couldn't even imagine how bad that would be, and obviously I can't even resort to shooting. Just not worth the risk. So we just went on foot. Keep it quiet. Small little loot trip. In and out, no problem. Yeah, this whole horde here is affected by that curveball.
Stay cool. I'll be there soon.
We'll see what this quest is up here. Put a feral up that way. Let them get a little far ahead, because if you get in too early, they'll just turn around and jump on the hood. So we're going to put some space in between me and them. Okay, let's talk to her.
Hi there.
My friend went meeting with a trader but hasn't reported back. Yeah, we'll do
Glad
this.
to hear it. So, you want to make a deal?
Sure, sounds good.
Okay, so they don't really have anything that we would necessarily need right now, trade-wise. Now, I believe this mysterious broadcast mission is... I don't know if this is the scent block one. Okay, so it's here in this house. I think this might be the scent block mission.
My skin is crawling. Must be a plague heart nearby.
Loader in the middle of the road there. Three ferals. Good time to showcase the... Well, that happened. I'm gonna say the pyro launcher is good in this case. For ferals. So this...
Those guys. This is as good as it gets in plague territory.
So as you guys can see there, I was just trying to showcase like what you can, how you can use the pyro launcher against triple feral. It's one of the most effective ways to fight them. And you see I blew through 20 rounds there. I don't know if they were under the effect of the curveball, which made them more tanky. I don't think so, but the thing that sucked is that freaking dude was over here too, got killed. I was trying to see if we could find his body to loot him. There he is. Nope, that's not him. Where the hell did he go? There he is. I don't know if he'll have the scent block on him. We'll check. Nope. Damn. Stims, though. Yeah, that triple feral pack, I freaking shredded that guy instantly and killed him. But yeah, as you can see, the pyro launcher is very, very effective when it comes to fighting ferals. Just keep CCing them over and over and over again. And that's why I was trying to tell you guys, you got to be careful when it comes to this weapon, because you're going to use it. It's going to be so powerful, and you can just do everything with it. You just go around killing all the zombies because you can just set everything on fire so easy. It's like throwing a Molotov, just boom, 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 and just it's nonstop, and it's just so easy to keep everything at bay. Like that triple barrel pack, no sweat, like nothing. Like, you know, I had to dodge once because I was trying to lure the other guy towards me. But other than that, I was able to just sit there and just nonchalantly burn anything that showed up. Now, the ammo, if we got to check the ammo cost, because that's one of the main thing that's going to dictate the OP part. That's what made the pyro launcher so overpowered back in the day. Was it was just so cheap to craft the ammo. It was ridiculously cheap. Let's actually do that right now. So we'll go Independence Day pack, and then on the bottom here,
That's terrific.
we're gonna call in the trader, because I believe it's either the trader or the supply drop that gives you the
On a trade. Someone just showed up.
I think it's actually the supply drop that gives you the crafting station for the ammo. Now, the one thing about, if it is the supply drop, that's thick, Chet, because you're talking 2,000 influence to complete the pyro launcher, you know, set, like the way to buy it and to craft the ammo. That is heavy. But let's actually grab that gas can, fill up. All right, so let's see where this pyrotechnics trader is. But yeah, I don't remember if it came from the trader or if it... Oh, they went to my base. That's pretty cool. You gotta remember that bloater was in the intersection down here. So we want to make sure we stay wide. There he is. But yeah, we'll see what the cost looks like. Because that was all I told, like, that was my idea behind the pyro launchers. I don't mind the weapon as long as the ammo is expensive. Then I got no issue with it. You know what I mean? Because then you can't just spam it over and over again, and you got to pick and choose when you want to use it. But the ammo was just so cheap that I was like, dude, you could literally just endlessly spam this damn thing. Like, there's no real downside to it. All right, pyrotechnics trader Annie.
So, you want to make a deal?
Why not?
No, so as you can see here, she's selling the ammo stupidly cheap. You can even just buy her the pyro launcher off her. So if you want the pyro launcher, chat, the way to do it would probably be to buy it off this trader for $250 instead of calling in that 1,000. You could buy all this stuff off her, and I would probably just do that. It's way cheaper. And then she has ammo here, which is really cheap, like really cheap. 80 influence for 40 rounds. That's non-existent.
Things are working out. I feel good.
So as you guys can see, just showing you the OP-ness. We're able to get about 100 rounds. I don't even want to waste another 1,000 influence though, but for science. I gotta do it. I gotta do it for you guys. But man, is it gonna... We'll get it back. Let's actually see what we could trade to her. Damn.
My back is killing me over here.
Gotta get this white noise machine installed. Help out with morale a bit. What's this? I wonder how much this sells for. I'm gonna check because I don't use the stars. I mean, I'll keep it just to show you guys what it does. The Starsync launcher is cool because what you do is shoots like a projectile that sticks into a zombie and then it explodes. So it is cool in that aspect. I've never really used it enough though to like really test its practicality in the game. So if any of you guys have used it, let me know in the comments, like what you thought of it, if there was like a super good practical use for it. Because from what I've seen, even when it does explode, though, it doesn't do a ton of damage.
What if a zombie and a ghost could come from the same body? How weird would that shit be?
Let's see what you got.
Sure.
Okay, we're able to get a good chunk of that influence back up to 2,800. I don't really have anything. I could sell some of like the chemicals and things like that, but we're going to hold on to all that. Now let's go ahead and do the...
A supply drop would really ease my situation about now.
Okay, so it's behind us. Over that way. So yeah, just take, like I said, take all this information I'm giving you with a little bit of caution, and remember, I'm just showcasing the tools to you guys. I'm not preaching to use these. I don't advise you to abuse these at all because I do feel like they will diminish your skill.
I trust you listening. We have
If you become too reliant on them. Yep, so here it is, fireworks crafting station.
This is a load and a half.
Now, some of these that we just got are some of the new distraction items. Those are going to be pretty cool to show you guys too. Some of them are very, very good distractions. Some of them are very good, like the pyro thing. It like shoots up in the air, like turns the whole ground into fire. Some of them are pretty cool. I'm not gonna waste the... Okay, we got barrels. Yep. Team lit them up. Yeah, so right here, the Rains of Fire, that's a really cool. Now, these XL fireworks shells, very loud. If you want to create a nice distraction, those are pretty good. The Block Rocker Firework. Yep. The Bouncing Borises are really good to kill Juggernauts, too. These things are OP as hell against Juggernauts. But yeah, this firework crafting station right there is something we need to get installed. Could do it right here in the storage unit. And once that's installed, we'll be able to come to a conclusion on the pyro launcher's OPness. Right now, it's classified as S tier OP. Doesn't get much stronger. Trying to think of where we want to push next, plague heart wise. And I kind of wanted to start working on, you know, the middle of town here, especially like this intersection. I feel like getting rid of this plague heart would be pretty important. How much time do we got left?
How am I gonna do that?
30 minutes. Now, the pyro launcher used to be really, really powerful against the plague hearts. You used to be able to just spam plague hearts with it, and it just deleted them. Undead Labs did nerf that aspect of it, but like I said, there's so many aspects of this damn thing that are just still super, super ridiculous. All right, so I'm going to show you, we're going to use it on one of the plague hearts, and then probably not going to use it again. I just wanted to show you guys what it's about. And now the thing about the pyro launcher is usually I like to bring fire with me. When you have this thing, you don't have to, because it acts as fire too. So you can use this for crowd control. You could use this also for the ferals. And then we'll grab some hand grenades for the plague hearts. I don't know if Bouncing Borises are good against plague hearts. You know, let's try one on a plague heart. I've never tried a Bouncing Boris on a plague heart before. Okay, so we got energy drinks. Grab some stims. Okay, so before we leave for this mission, I want to make sure, or I wanted to wait and check that crafting station.
Damn. Juggernaut plus blood plague equals bad news.
You guys are all right.
Juggernaut plus blood plague equals blood plague Juggernaut. How close is this thing to my base? Not very close. It's up there. So yeah, I think for this slot, I was trying to figure out if I wanted to do like a trade depot, but we don't have a trader at all. We could do any of these three. If I can't go trader, generally what I'll do is I'll roll with the sniper tower. It's very good in the fact of, like, if you get jumped by something real nasty, you can call in the sniper support, and it's super good, especially if it one shots plague ferals. It kills juggernauts in a couple shots because it's 50 caliber sniper support, so it's very, very effective. Now, if there's a huge horde of just individual zombies, it's not as good because you're wasting 50 cal shots. So you would want to, like, burn those guys with the fire and then kind of focus, have the fire focus on, like, the juggernauts or the ferals. But it's all right. It's not as good as it used to be.
We really need someone in charge around here.
Yeah, trade depot's really like it. That or armory. I do like the armory too. Okay, so that is installed now. Let's check with the crafting. Here we go. Independence Day crafting. So we can do Star Shank, which is 5 ammo, 60 parts. Pyro Launcher is 3 ammo, 2 fuel, and 20 parts. I think it's cheaper because of chemistry, or do I get more ammo because of chemistry? I don't know,
Looks like a
chat.
plague bloater.
Still feel like it's super cheap. Like if I were to price out this in lethal zone, I'd probably make it at least 5 ammo, 3 fuel, and 100 parts. Probably 5 ammo, 3 fuel, and 75 to 100 parts to really make it not spammable. But at that price, yeah, you could easily spam it. Like bouncing Boris's are... Yeah, that's just my personal opinion. I still feel like the ammo is way too cheap. And we'll go do this play cart, and hopefully I'll be able to showcase how strong this damn thing is. What fuel does this have?
I do not want that feral tackling me.
So it's in the house next to the vet, right? No, it's in the vet clinic. Okay. Gonna blow through him when I blow up the damn car. Now,
Way too
oh
many
shit.
plague zombies in this part of town.
We got the tanky zombies in this area. I didn't even think about that shit. This is gonna suck. My honest opinion to you guys would be, if you're in this situation,
I guess this is as good as it gets in plague territory.
I would put off doing the play cart. Until this curveball went away.
This place is disgusting.
Nice, and we got Powerhouse.
I'm looking forward to plowing through some Z's.
And Assault. Now, Assault, one of the best things about Assault is it allows you to hold higher, higher ammo stacks. Okay, let me see how many zombies we're...
Can't let that one back up.
See what I'm saying? The one round from the pyro launcher there lit up that whole group. We're clear. So now that we got powerhouse, oh, I didn't bring a heavy weapon. So we gotta bail anyways. I got an outpost right up the street, so we don't have to go all the way back to base, but we gotta go grab a heavy weapon. Don't know how the hell I forgot that. We're gonna have to re-clear again when we get back. I think I heard a feral, yep.
Take it down!
Okay, so we're good. Now I'm gonna first phase the play cart with melee. Like I said, it's the easiest to get you, especially when you have powerhouse, to get the 3 hits off before you are surrounded by zombies. It's generally pretty easy, as long as you pre-clear. You gotta make sure you pre-clear the building, and then once you pre-clear, you get the first phase. Then I'm gonna try the bouncing Boris. I want to see how much damage that does. Close this door to give us a few extra seconds. Okay, so let's get stamina going, and then bouncing Boris equipped. Then heavy weapon, 1, 2, 3. Bouncing Boris. We spit a fire. Oh. I don't think that did any damage, dude. Grenade.
It's in bad shape. Gotta keep at it.
So we're just gonna dodge through these guys.
Can't do it.
Grenade.
Almost out of that.
It's another phase. Barrel.
Okay, this one's down. What a relief.
And we got a juggernaut on us. So regular ammo right now on these guys is going to be pretty pointless. We are starting to get tired, but as you guys can see, we got that play cart cleared pretty easily. And as you guys, like I was trying to showcase with the main powerful thing about the pyro launcher, in my opinion, is the crowd control element that it has. Like being able to just kind of stop everything in its tracks. You know, gets ferals rolling around underground. You can just, if it wasn't for this curveball, all those zombies would have burned practically instantly. And I would have just, the area would have just been so clear the whole time. Now, I would like to get inside to loot. Now, I don't have any distraction items, but what you can do to start distracting zombies is I do have this handgun. So what I'll do is I'll go to the handgun, I'll take the suppressor off, let off a shot. Try to get them all out of that building. Whoa, fuck, dude. That's guy came out of fucking nowhere, dude.
Too much of this plague crap. I gotta rest. Almost out of that. Ugh! Bloater!
Now, Juggernauts don't give a fuck about the fire launcher at all.
I better take a break. I need it. Only one of those left. This might be too much to carry.
Now, you guys see my stamina is almost non-existent. It's because we keep sprinting while we're already tired. Using a lot of stamina items. So my goal here is to get back to the car and get the hell out of here. It's thick back here right now. Holy shit, it's thick. That was crazy thick. But we just kept stretching them out. Got them away from the building enough for me to get inside, grab the loot, and then get the hell out of there. I do like this curveball, though. It's definitely nerfed the power of the Kinda. I mean, the pyro launcher is still disgustingly strong. Imagine how many resources I would have had to use to try to survive that any other way. So many bullets, so many like just throwable fire. It would have been ridiculous. And the reason some people, I've even had people argue with me like on the price of the pyro launcher. You got to remember the pyro launcher, literally one shot from the pyro launcher is about as effective as I got no stamina. Is literally about as effective as a molly. Now to craft mollies, like I think it's 3 of them baseline is 4 fuel in lethal zone.
Mission accomplished.
So you're telling me I can craft 40 mollies for 2 fuel and just a few ammo? Like that, the price just doesn't add up. But there's that showcase. I wanted you guys to see that. Again, be careful with it because I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys watching were like, yeah, dude, that seems pretty OP. It's pretty overpowered. The fact that it's strong isn't the issue. It's just how cheap it is. And I want you guys to remember is just don't make it, if you do use it, do your thing. Even if you do make it your play style, it is what it is. All I'm saying is be careful because once you become reliant on that damn thing, you're gonna, if you ever want to start a new game and you don't have it, your goal, instead of, oh, let me get in my community, let's get our resources going, and your goal is gonna be, all right, let me get my community, let's get some resources flowing so I can get the pyro launcher. And that's gonna be your go-to every time you start a community. All right, what do I gotta do to get this pyro launcher as fast as I possibly can? And that's not how you want to play the game, okay? Because it takes so much away from the game. So yeah, that's my only thing is I generally don't like to even show that type of stuff because I don't want people to ruin things for themselves. But I promise you guys, I kind of show you everything that the game had. All right, let's swap characters. And I wanted to show you guys all the different tools you can put in your toolbox. Now, there's a few other things that we could check out. Some of these weapon packs here. The Prepper's pack, this is just full of a bunch of melee weapons. It's actually quite cheap. I thought they were more expensive than this, but there is a couple other radio commands that you can call in here. These are only once per playthrough for the most part. This is part of my enclaves, but like the Ultimate Edition melee weapons, the Ultimate Edition range weapons is kind of expensive, $750, but these two here, like the Ultimate Edition supply drop, these are all DLC call-ins that you have to spend influence on. So if you guys do want to go and, spend your money on that, go for it. But when it comes to, the vehicle delivery, same thing. These are like DLC radio call-ins you can do in call-in vehicles. And then Daybreak. We have the Prestige Trader. Now, I was going to call this one in because there's one item on the Prestige Trader that is just, I say it's probably meta for most playthroughs. And the earliest you can get your hands on one, the better. I just don't remember how much it costs. So we're going to go ahead and check that out right now.
Red Talon has been working on new designs acquired during our operations. You should be quite pleased.
Okay, so let me gear this Survivor up. That handgun is quite beat up. I got so many parts though, as you guys can see, because I've been staying on top of like breaking down extra weapons, and I still have a bunch of weapons that we could break down right now. Our part supply has been just growing and growing and growing, so I can afford to repair this handgun. Got a little extra 9mm real quick. All right. So we need more energy drinks. Go in the kitchen, get these crafted up. Actually, never really used this grill meister. It's a giant spatula. Not the coolest weapon in the world, but it still looks all right. All right, so let's see. Where did this prestige trader show up? Right down the road at the bathrooms.
That could have gotten a lot worse.
Now, these are Red Talon guys, so if you did get into a big fight, not bad. You could always drag whatever you have with you into these guys, and they will shred.
I got some stuff to trade.
Okay.
How about it?
Sure.
So this trader here, guys. Now, when you first start the game, your first couple plays, your prestige trader is not going to have all of these items on them. You have to actually play through Daybreak and unlock like higher tiers of Daybreak, or not higher tiers, but the more you play Daybreak, the more you unlock from the trader, which allows you to access the weapons and equipment you use in Daybreak in the main game. So the more Daybreak you play, the more weapons and equipment is going to be available to you. Once you fully max out Daybreak, you'll have access to everything that you'll be able to trade for. The main things, obviously, these Cleo weapons they're okay. They use a special Cleo ammo. I still feel like if Undead Labs wants to have a special tier of weapons like this, which is supposed to be like the top tier weapons for zombie killing, anything Cleo is supposed to be like God tier. They are not. Like, they are just not that good. They're loud. You can't suppress them. You can't alter them in any way. They're not the greatest. The Cleo blast rifle or heavy sniper here acts as like almost like a 50 cal sniper, so it's not much different. I would still just use a 50 cal over this, but the ammo is a bit cheaper than 50 cal, so that's the only thing that this has going for it. The Cleo melee weapons are good. They're just way too heavy. I think Undead Labs needs to nerf the weight on some of these and just make them better, because these are, like I said, these are supposed to be the best weapons in the game, and they just are not. The tumbler is pretty good. It's a good attachment. Really increases the dismemberment on your weapons, especially if you have weapon or like bounties or something where you have to like shoot off arms and legs and stuff. This works really well. These deployable minefields and stuff work really well in Daybreak. Haven't really found a use for them in the game itself, but I guess if you got a really big base siege coming, you lay one of these out, it just spits a bunch of mines out on the ground. I'll showcase that at some point. So I got a plan for you guys. And then same thing. Remote rocket pods can be really good against juggernauts if you can actually get them to go near the damn things. The Cleo core, I'm not a huge fan of. You can use this to call in like Cleo airdrops or like supply drops that have like a bit of ammo and stuff in them. I don't think it's worth the 4,000 prestige. It's just so expensive. And then the officer quarters here is 2,500, but this is the bad. This is the big bad that I think everybody should get in most of their playthroughs is the Red Talon Workshop. This thing is absolute god tier. First of all, it's an automatic level 3. So you install it. It takes 5 minutes to install. It's automatic level 3. It costs about, I think it costs like 6 materials. So it doesn't even have a level 3 cost like normal things does. It literally costs 6 materials to install this thing. Super good. It has built-in power, so you don't need power in your base. And it has passive weapon repair. Automatically repairs everything in your supply locker that's broken over time. So this is a very strong facility. If you want something to help you out, give you that edge in lethal zone, this is definitely it. And it's cheap. So it's one of those things you can get right in the beginning of your playthrough, whether you bring one from a previous community on one of your survivors, like I showed you guys, or you just buy one right in the beginning of the playthrough. But getting your hands on one of these Red Talon workshops is it's top tier. But yeah, I don't have enough prestige to buy it right now. But now people I've seen asking in the comments, how do you get prestige points? Well, prestige points are earned from the Daybreak game mode. So you go on the menu, you play Daybreak, and you can farm it solo. It's not something that it's obviously it's a bit harder to farm solo, but it's definitely farmable. It used to be really grindy, chat. Like it was unbelievably grindy in the higher tiers to unlock some of the higher level stuff.
Hey, over here.
But they nerfed it quite a bit. They nerfed the requirements to get some of the really, really high tier stuff. And yeah, so you got to go, you do some Daybreak, and you just use the prestige points from that. Like every single time you finish a match, you get however many prestige points. If you can beat the whole level 7 Daybreak, you'll end up getting like almost 2,000 points per run. Now it does take a little bit, but yeah, you know what? I got a present for you guys. So give me 1 sec. All right, guys. So Daybreak. I wanted to show it a little bit because just telling you guys about it is one thing. But when you start your Daybreak journeys, because everybody's going to want to grind up some prestige at some point, especially if you just want to get your hands on a Red Talon Survivor, whether you want to, there's multiple different reasons why you're going to want to get in a Daybreak. Now, a lot of people think, like, obviously, once you unlock the higher tier stuff here, Daybreak does get a lot easier. When you first start off, though, it is a bit of a pain in the butt. So I'm not going to jump in and show you I could, you know, do a full playthrough of Daybreak using like the higher tier stuff, because that's what I advise you to do. But I'm going to showcase how you can start off on Daybreak as an early game player and like the best way to do it. Now, a lot of people would go for these rifles and shit here. The thing about Daybreak is you don't have to worry about noise. You don't have to worry about anything. It's just going to be mass carnage. Shit's going to go crazy. I'm not even going to show you how to like really min-max your AI survivors. None of that. We're just going to jump in, raw playthrough, and try to show you guys how to take advantage of the Daybreak system. So the best weapon, in my opinion, to start this with is the shotgun here. Now, some of you guys are like, really, dude? Like, yeah, the shotgun is really, really good. And I even like generally like this sword is pretty decent too. But like Cleo Longblade is pretty good. The mace is actually really, really good. It's got, so you want stuff with knockdown, realistic. So we're gonna go with the Crusher, and then obviously you won't have access to any of this stuff yet. So we're just gonna keep the fire bombs for right now. And we're gonna roll with this.
You be careful down there, you hear me? I'll be your eye in the sky, so just let me know when you're ready for evac.
Now, when I say min-max, what you want to do is your AI survivors are kind of trash. So you want to go check their weapons. Like this guy has a shotgun that I've actually never seen them use. Okay. And this guy has a shotgun. So they got some terrible weapons.
Protect you from the zombies that'll be showing up.
Yes. If the zombies get me, this whole mission is for nothing.
Okay, so goal here is we got the wall repair kits. We're gonna grab the shotgun ammo. More wall repair kits. More wall repair kits. And the rest of that stuff we'll leave right there. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fix this wall first thing. Now, where a lot of people go wrong is they sit back here and they try to defend Daybreak like this. You even see the multiplayer stuff. That's not how that's not the meta, chat.
Ready for me to wake up? Okay. I'm waking
what
up
you
right
want to
now.
do
Here we go.
is you should come out here
People, the zombies will be here soon.
and you defend out here like this.
Keep your brain on the inside of your head. I'd say you just got their attention. You got Zeds inbound on your position.
I know we can do this. Everyone get ready.
Hey, I got eyes on a bloater down there.
Floater, watch your shots.
So you can leave like I usually leave this side to them.
Close.
You got a barrel inbound.
Careful, don't breathe any of that. Damn, that thing's fast.
Now, one of the things about Daybreak 2, guys, is it's a good place to just train, because if your characters die or whatever, it doesn't matter. You can just restart.
You almost got this. Just a bit longer, okay? Well, damn. Guess you folks ain't so useless after all.
Yeah, it's a good place for you. And so I already earned 100 prestige. Look at that, guys.
Now it's time to put enough juice to make up the cream. This is when things get interesting. While the relay draws power, I can download blueprints directly from Cleo. I'm talking about bleeding edge technology. Things that can save a lot of lives. Once it has enough power, the relay goes into defensive mode, at which point we can evacuate.
I suppose we can hold out a bit longer.
So I'd say as a starter, your goal probably to be to try to make it to at least round 3 every time, and then just repeat. Try to make the round 3, and then once you get the hang of things, you'll be able to get to at least level 5 pretty effective. Beating level 5 is where it starts to get difficult. Honestly, I think level 7 is the easiest once you have good weapons.
Reloading. Fire in the hole!
That was a bit short.
Hey, there's a barrel on the battlefield. Uplink is established. I'm starting the download now. At the moment, we're like her best friends.
If she can drop artillery on the zombies, I'll definitely be her friend.
Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start repairing these walls up a little bit. Now we're about to get an airdrop.
Something just landed in your area. I'm reading multiple Cleo radio signals.
Now, because we're playing on our own, we can go ahead and just drop shit on the ground.
Somebody go grab whatever she sent us.
Go out. Our main goal would be to get, you know, wall repair kits and ammo, Cleo ammo specifically. Because you're going to need a Cleo ammo later on. 7.62 I don't really care for. I don't use the weapons. Excuse me. There we go.
Any of you have the opportunity to put my name in for a job with Miss Weston at Crow Lake? I'd appreciate that.
Okay, so we just drop that stuff there. Pick up our crap out here. We need our bullets. And now we're back at it, guys.
Shit, you folks sure kicked over the hornet's nest this time.
Until the data stops coming in, I'm not going anywhere.
I spy a bloater approaching your position.
We're gonna get through this!
Now you can use the shotgun also to just knock down the armored zombies and then execute them on the ground.
Can't do it.
What I meant by two, the AI is so.
Juggernaut on the field.
Focus on the big one.
Now I don't have any explosives or anything, so this guy. We're just shooting.
Reloading. Time to reload.
That's one more airstrike from our pal Cleo.
Another download complete.
Somebody better fix that wall before it comes down.
Time to reload.
All right.
Cleo just left you something nice out there.
And we're down to the last one.
So we got to repair these walls really quick. That is always going to be priority. I wish your freaking people would do it, like the AI, but. Get the walls fixed, try to run out and grab whatever we can. But definitely getting the walls fixed is priority. And we're going to be trying to get our hands on some more ammo. So shoddy ammo, another wall kit. I'm gonna drop off this Cleo ammo on the ground over here and try to see if we can make out to one more drop. I don't think we will though.
Like the blood plague is working overtime to upgrade these fuckers. So just be ready.
So now this is where we're gonna start seeing some plague zombies. Okay, so we got some explosives to help us with.
Where should I put this?
Your day just got a little longer. Zed's approaching. A lot of them.
Okay, so now we're good.
Stop yet, so we have to stay put.
So making it to rank 3 is your goal, guys. Every time you make it to rank 3, you get an unlock. So if that's all you can do, you can just keep repeating this over and over again, and you'll get unlocks.
I know this looks bad, but we have to fight them off.
But from this point forward, it does start to get a little real.
Reloading. Time to reload. But I'd say on average,
with the beginning gear, most people will make it to about a messy 4th round ending. So like this would be your last round. You'll usually pass it barely. Like they'll usually break through the walls at the end. So I think you get 2 juggernauts, or a blood plague juggernaut.
You got a juggernaut coming
Nope, 2 juggernauts. Yep.
It's a juggernaut. Fire in the hole! That's all of that.
You weren't so tough.
That barrel I see is gonna climb right over your wall unless you're careful.
Watch the barrel.
Well, shit. You got some kind of mutant juggernaut coming in. Careful, this guy will fuck you up.
It's a juggernaut. Time to reload.
If you don't fix that wall, it's coming down. You gotta repair them. That's one more airstrike from our pal Cleo.
Time to reload.
Cleo just left you something nice out there.
There it is, guys. So like I said, it's that's usually about, now if you can beat the next one, it's nice because you get 2 unlocks per match. But if that's about what you can do, it is what it is. You'll get a decent bit of prestige from this point. With the basic starting stuff, this is where I usually see people end. So if this is as far as you can, even if you can only do up to rank 3, your goal is to just try to get that tier 3 every single time. All right. Now you can equip that as a sidearm.
So if Cleo was set up before the outbreak, what exactly did they build it for?
About all we're gonna get. We didn't get a whole lot of ammo, unfortunately.
The Zeds just don't quit, do they? You folks better get ready. Until the data stops coming in, I'm not going anywhere.
Finally. I was almost getting bored here.
I spy a bloater approaching your position.
Hold them back, damn it! Time to reload.
I got it.
Time to reload. Can't do it.
How many armors that, dude? It's just so many armored zombies, dude.
You got a barricade down.
Reloading. This is my last mag. Be a problem later.
Eyes up. You got a bunch of freaks coming in.
Try to keep them off him, Chad, but yeah, it's just... It's rough without those mines.
Let the nerd get killed. Let's hope.
But let's see how much we got.
So fucking useless.
Let's see how much we got from that one round. Okay. So we got about 600 prestige and an unlock. Mine's going to be bonus prestige because I already have everything unlocked. Yours will be an actual unlock. But as you can see, we got about 600, which is not bad. To get a red talon, you need, I think, about almost, I think it's like 2750 or something like that. So you do about 4 or 5 rounds of that, you'll be able to get yourself a red talon, or they'll give you the, you know, the 2500 that you need to get the red talon workshop. So couple rounds of that and boom, you have exactly what you need. Now the thing is, you only need to do it once. Once you buy that red talon workshop, you don't have to buy it every time, because you can just take it from one community, do like I showed you earlier on in the playthrough, where you're transferring it around, put it on a legacy or survivor, bring it into a new community, and that's ways you can move it around, so you don't have to. Now if you want to have more than one, if you want to have one in this community and one in the, yeah, you'll have to farm up more than one, but when it comes to prestige, generally you only need to buy the stuff once, and then you can just move it around through communities. Whether that's the red talon soldiers themselves, you can move them around. The guns, you can move those around. All of this stuff can be moved around. The only thing you can't move, obviously, well, even the ammo, obviously, but everything you unlock with prestige, you can pretty much move around. So that's a little preview on Daybreak. I made it round 5, which is, like I said, is about what you would expect with the baseline equipment. Generally you'll run heavy sniper and Kodiak shotgun. The heavy snipers for jugs, so when the jugs show up, you can drop them super quick. That was one of the downsides right there, is when the jugs show up, it takes me so long to kill them with any other weapon. But yeah, usually you run heavy sniper, you drop the jugs really quick, and then Kodak shotgun for pretty much everything else. You can use the heavy sniper on the armored zombies. It literally one taps them in the head. But yeah, guys, we're gonna end this here. I wanted to thank you guys again for coming and hanging out. I wanted to showcase that a little bit at the end of today's episode, only because a lot of people have been asking about Daybreak, so I kind of wanted to throw it out there, let you guys know how you can get the prestige points to acquire some of these quote-unquote tools that we're talking about, and that's pretty much the way you go about it. So thank you guys again. I really appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. If you're enjoying this series, smash that like button. It's the best way to let me know what you guys want to see more. If you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.